the sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior I rise, I rise, I rise.
Afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Bubba's EDC. Hope you're all having a good week, ready for the weekend. It's been a long week, even with a paid day off with the snow. You agree? It's been a long week. It was a long day. Just today, this Friday was such a long day. At my job, I handle purchase orders and things for a big company, and I had over 100 grand come in between the time I left work yesterday and this morning, and I had to source all of it, and a lot of it was stuff our company doesn't keep stocked. So then you have to create purchase orders for all these vendors. So I probably had 15 or 20 purchase orders today, and then some of them is for like custom stuff we don't normally have part numbers for. So then I have to go create part numbers, and then you have to call and get pricing and check availability, and can they ship UPS or does it have to be freight? Or it was a long day. I stared at the computer screen for the whole day. So I was ready to get out of there today, but got home and had some packages. Two I was expecting. One, definitely not expecting. So we'll go with one first that I knew I was expecting. I did some, on my last couple lives, I did show some stickers from people who sent me stickers. But just a quick shout out to JC Mountain of Jar, Richter's Knives, J.O. Ventures. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Ted Hart for Ted, I think it's called Ted. I think of the Ted Shop. Y'all forgive me, I forget. I think that's the most recent one. So shout out to them guys again. And this here, I've already done a trade, if y'all remember, with the two big Blue Bone Rough Riders and the Eagle on the blade Rough Rider. Chris Geary, upstate New York blade collector, I think is what he goes by. Well, he sent me this. So this was, a guy had posted this up for sale. And I asked about it. Well, he had posted several things. Chris had asked about several, and I asked about one. And next thing I know, Chris is like, well, how about, he offered something, and he's all right, well, send this one to Bubba, this one here, and send this one to me. I was like, what are you doing? So I hope I ain't putting all of his beans out there too much. But anyways, beautiful stag. At least I assume it's stag. I don't think it's just bone. It's too thick. But lock back, and this is Bear MGC USA. So we know that's Jacksonville, Alabama. And 2 dots on the left, 1 on the right. I'll put the date up here in the corner because I definitely don't know Bear's dating system. It does have blade wobble. If you look, you can see that pin is pushed in there. But that's fine because I know a guy up in Tennessee who's going to fix it for me. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look on the back of the tang. It's got a double X. I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to research that. If I can figure it out, I'll put it up here in the corner. But that's just cool. I just love the lockbacks. And I love the stag. I think Brother Terry would like that stag right there. And it's dark, so I don't know if it's really that dark or if it just needs to be cleaned. But I'm definitely going to clean it. But yeah, so Chris, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I really, really like it. And for a lockback, it's got a good snap. And if y'all can tell, right down Broadway. So appreciate it, Chris. And I guess I can put his name out there, Justin. The knife came from Justin by way of Chris. Or from Chris by way of Justin, depending on how you look at it. So, but anyways, we had done another, me and another guy, Kevin from Alabama Knife and Tool, had done a deal to get somebody else a knife that I had. So Kevin gave up something to get somebody else this knife because it was a birth year knife for them. So I won't go into that. We'll let him do that on his channel if he chooses to do that. So I had traded for one knife. Y'all hear me? One. If y'all remember a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had got an amber bone trapper from Kevin. Well, I have never owned a 75 pattern. I didn't realize how big it really was. I mean, I knew it was big, but y'all look at that thing. I haven't even opened the blades yet. I don't even want to open it because it's so pretty, it's so shiny, but we have to. So it is a 2024. Can't say Tang stamp anymore with case, it's the etching. But look, carbon steel. Yeah. Sheep's foot, got good snap, and then the old spade blade. Also, we got CS on there for carbon steel. Y'all, it's just pretty. So now I've got 2 amber bone knives. I had a mini trapper lock and I traded it to Mike. Y'all know him, Make Cutlery Great Again. And almost regretting it because now I got 2 other amber bones. But that's all right. And so there's for you that want to see the box. Amber bone, peach seed jig, large Stockman, 6375, carbon steel, June 25th, 2024. So that was the trade. This dude sent everything. So y'all seen Todd at Pocket EDC. He dyed that little Roper tumbleweed. Kevin sent me a Roper tumbleweed, which I had looked at Tractor Supply about getting one because it was only $11. But they were out, their inventory was off, they were out of stock. So it's like a little mini Sodbuster, Sodbuster Junior, close to the same size. Nice little knife. Lock back. That's where it differs, obviously. Blade's pretty centered there. So as if that wasn't enough, he sent Darth Vader. So now I've got a Stormtrooper and Darth Vader, Ozark Trail. And this one is, I don't know if he's already broken in or it came broken in this way, because my Stormtrooper was tight. That'll trigger my daughter if she was out here. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be a good person. And then on top of that, he sent SOG Agus, I believe is how you say it. This is the digital camo. I think it's just plastic handles, but it's I mean, it's got a spring in there, but it's got good flipping action. It's got the lock like the SOG Flare does. I didn't know they had more than one knife that did that, honestly. I don't know a whole lot about SOG, but it's got the pocket clip. And then again, the Blur by Kershaw. Anybody who's watched my channel knows I like Kershaw. My wife likes Gerber. I like Kershaw. Both based out of Oregon. What are the odds of that? That's a cool knife right there. It's got real good texture on the handles. So, Kevin, brother, As I told you earlier when I texted you, thank you, brother. Above and beyond. I mean, the 75 pattern was plenty. Plenty. And then the other package, the only reason I'm doing this one last is because it was a surprise. I love everything equal. You know, nothing's better than anything else. But I had a package that I didn't know about, and it was wrapped in the eBay wrapping paper. Well, then I open it up, and it's a small flat rate box. No labels or nothing. Open that up, it's a post office priority envelope. Open that up, and there's a Ziploc bag from the Knife Doctor. So this man had went on eBay, because I texted him, and then he called me. He said, man, I heard you mention in one of your videos you wanting one of these. So any of you Remington guys, no, you cannot have it. Chris, no. Justin, no. I know you're both Remington guys. No. What got on my shirt? Just pulled this out the wash. Look at that. It's one of my favorite shirts. Look, it says worship is my weapon. Got grease stains or something on it. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, we just can't have nice things. But y'all, if y'all know, this is a baby bullet. Y'all, this is, I mean, look at the color on the box. That ain't the right color. I mean, over time, it's faded. It's got the old paperwork. Y'all, that's pretty. Got the Remington on there. Got the Remington, was it United Metal cartridge? Is that what UMC stood for, I think? But y'all, it's a birth year knife. So I still don't understand with the Remingtons if they only did the baby bullets for 83, because all the ones I saw on eBay were 83s. So I don't know. But Kevin told me, he's like, I heard you was looking for one of these. I saw that you was looking for one of these. So got you one. I was like, brother, I wasn't expecting that. Well, y'all, it's beautiful. It does have what normally happens on a lot of these Remingtons, crack right there because of the lanyard hole, the lanyard tube. So I'll just drop a little super glue in there. Might throw some brown dye or something there. It'll be just fine. A lot of them are gonna be that way. That's just that lanyard tube, as cool as it is, that's a notorious problem. I know this. Even Brother Chuck had talked about, he's like, this one don't have it. One he showed the other day. I don't remember if it was a baby bullet or something else, but Brother Kevin, brother, God bless you. I appreciate you again. I mean, you're the reason a lot of us are doing this. We got into knives, or back into knives, or into knives more heavily because of you and your videos. And you are just as nice in person as you are on video, if not nicer. So, brother, God bless you. Thank you again. I do love it. It is beautiful. It will be in my pocket going to church on Sunday. It sure will. I don't know if I have a slip that'll fit it. I'll have to see. I know a guy who can make one, though. So that was all that came in the mail today. And like I said, I was expecting two of the knives, the Bear and the Case 75 pattern. The other 5, not expecting. And that's not me propping myself up or nothing. That's just what happened, you know. But thank you, Chris and Kevin. Sincerely appreciate it. And y'all, if you're not following Upstate New York Blade Collector, go follow him. Chris has got some great stuff. I didn't know about him several months ago, so I went back and watched some of his stuff. His hunting knife collection video where he's outside on like his porch or something is great. Y'all check him out. Kevin at Alabama Knife and Tool. He's mainly been doing shorts, but he's starting to get into some long form videos. And he put one out this morning, had that Remington Barlow that I had traded him. and some other knives, some cool fixed blades for Fixed Blade Friday. So y'all give Kevin at Alabama Knife and Tool a follow as well. And then obviously Kevin Knife Doctor, most everybody knows him, but if you don't, go follow him. You'll love his content for sure. I think this is the first long form I've done in a week or two. Got so used to doing them lives. Them lives are fun, but didn't want to do that today. I know at least one Mike's going to be on live tonight, so want to get in there and support him. And I'm just kind of tired. The lives will kind of take it out of you. But tomorrow I'm probably going to get in the garage and work on pocket crosses. Ooh, excuse me. I've got a little Cutmaster lockback. I've got the black walnut scales trimmed down, well, thinned down. I need to trim them. So I might glue them on tomorrow and let them set over the weekend. That's probably what I'll do. And then I have this old Camillus, I call it a Coke bottle. I don't know if that was, but it looked kind of like the Coke bottle, you know, like that. And I bought it for like $7 last summer with the intention of doing what I'm going to tell you I'm going to do. Because it only had one of the 3 blades. It was a long one, and it had the main blade left, which has been whittled some, but the other 2 blades were broken off at the tang. So the last snow we had, January 10th. I think it was Friday the 10th. Today's the 24th. So 2 weeks ago today, I sat here and at my coffee table and broke it apart. Did the whole razor blade trick, and got the plastic or Delrin, whatever, scales had shrunk on it. The shield was missing, the round Camillus shield. So I got it all broke down. Still have to get the pins, the cutoff pins out of the liners. They were being a booger bear. I had my little gun block and a mallet, but it was making too much noise here in the house. I need to do that in the garage. Worst case scenario, I'll just drill them out. But I'm gonna turn that into a little single blade. So I've got black walnut, might have some cedar left, and I've got camphor from Brother Patrick at Cheesy Moon Workshop. I got from him at Ellaville. So I don't know if I want to go black walnut or camphor. Might do the camphor. It's a very light colored wood, which is different. It's I traditionally like the darker woods. So I might go out of my comfort zone a little bit, and it won't take much to do that knife. I mean, I think the piece Brother Patrick gave me was probably 2 by 2 by 6 or 8 inches. Y'all forgive me. Excuse me. So I could probably just rip, man, 3/8 off of it lengthwise and have more than enough to do both sides. So might do that, and then I'll have to reshape the blade. I still got to decide if I'm going to try to keep the main, the blade shape the same and just redefine because it's been, you can tell it's been broken and redone, it's rounded. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it as like a clip point, which I might not be able to do anything but a clip point now that I think about it. I don't know. But if you go back to my knife collection videos, it's either part 1 or part 2, that knife's in there and I show it. But it's all broken down in pieces in the garage, so I'm not gonna go down and get that right now. So yeah, got a couple little things I can do in the garage tomorrow. I know the one Brother Jim got his pocket crosses the other day. I only sent him one cedar one, and his wife snatched it, so I got to get him another cedar one. I thought that was funny. So I might work on some of that tomorrow. Anyways, little things to do. But y'all have a great weekend. Jump on Mike's live tonight if you see it. It's now 6:18 Eastern on the 24th, so I'll have this up by 7. which will be 6 p.m. Central. So somewhere in there, Mike's going to be going live. He said sometime between like 6 and 7 Central, so it'll be 7 to 8 Eastern. So y'all jump in there and give him some thumbs up and follow him, give him some support. All right. God bless y'all. Hope the Lord blesses you and keeps you, shines upon you, and is gracious to you. Bye.
With the sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith, I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior, I rise, I rise, I rise.